Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, March 15th, and this is your Daily Tech News with Alan Smithson. I am very excited to get started today. We have a lot of things on the go, and we're going to end with something really interesting that I think all of us can buy into because, because it's awesome. So let's get started here. I'm going to share my screen, and let's get into it. All right. Move me out of the way. All right, first thing up. Cancer vaccine for dogs appears to nearly double the survival rate. I mean, if you look kind of a little bit further past this, this immunotherapy that they're pushing out could help humans. Obviously, if it's working in dogs, chances are that it might work in humans as well. So really, really interesting. The FDA approved first ever cancer immunotherapy, which is very, very exciting. And there's been, little to no movement in this space because, there's not many people studying cancer for dogs. But if we can fix this in dogs, I'm pretty sure we can fix it in humans. And this is a great step forward. This tech news is not just about AI, although it's a lot of AI recently, but biotech, AI, robotics, all these things. So on the sad thing, 49% of founders said they're considering quitting their startups. Oops. No, I don't want this. No, I guess Sifted doesn't want us to look at that. But anyway, there's an article on founders that are kind of just fed up and their minds are wandering because being a startup founder is hard. Yeah, the hours you put in, the stress of it, fundraising is very hard right now. So if you know a founder, reach out, make sure they're okay mentally. This is interesting. This is from DeepMind, and their AI is playing video games that it learned by itself. So check this out. It's actually playing video games as an autonomous agent by itself, right? Like it's literally running around. This is not a human doing this. It's running around, picking up the mushrooms, picking up the things. There's all sorts of games that it's done. Maybe it's not the best playing, bot, but at least, it's something interesting. And the more it plays games, the more it will learn to act like humans. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but it is what it is. This is super cool. Icon develops a 3D printer to build giant enclosed multi-story structures. So this is cool. It looks like a building that they're building maybe as a church or maybe a home, but it's all 3D printed using this giant crane robotic arm thing. But check this out. There it is in action, but where is it? Yeah, look how beautiful it will be when it's done. Like it just looks like, some poured concrete until you see this. You're like, oh, wow, it's really beautiful. So being able to 3D print homes obviously is much, much faster than traditional architecture and traditional buildings. So we'll keep an eye on that. Speaking of saving time, this is really cool. It's an app I found. It's actually in a Chrome extension that you can drop in YouTube videos and it will give you key insights on it. So for example, they dropped in the Joe Rogan Experience with Elon Musk. Elon Musk believes the future of transportation is electric and autonomous. It gives you a kind of breakdown of that. When in an age where things are coming out so fast and there's so many videos to watch and there's so much going on, this seems like a very, very good time saver. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to install the Chrome extension today, so give it a try. It's called 8ify. This is really cool. This is Instagram by Wes Walker, and basically the whole thing is generated by AI. And so you can see like everything here is generated by AI. I've been experimenting with my friend Adrian on some really cool stuff, so we'll let you in on that very soon. But really, really cool stuff being generated by AI. This is neat. The 2024 GeekWire Awards finalists were revealed, and you can vote on them. GeekWire is a news article company that or news organization that I get some of my news from as well. And if you look here, Startup of the Year, I love how ironic this is. Startup of the Year presented by Silicon Valley Bank. Are they still around? I don't know. But anyway, you've got different companies, Next Tech Titan, Deal of the Year, CEO of the Year, Startup CEO of the Year. You've got all these different categories. So you can go in here and you can vote on these at GeekWire. And good luck to all of the finalists. This is really neat. Anthropic, I think I said this the other day. Maybe I didn't. I can't remember. But this is a giant prompt library, almost like ChatGPT's GPT libraries, where you can kind of make your own GPT and put it out into the world. But this prompt library has everything from Excel formula expert to storytelling sidekick, which is cool. Dream interpreter, Git Good. Where is it? Ethical dilemma navigator. Like, these are things. And so they've gone in, somebody's gone in and really programmed this to think like this. Culinary creator. It's really endless here. Master moderator, email extractor. There's all sorts of things in here. So I believe they're all free, and it's at Anthropic, and you can I'll put all the links in the chat for both LinkedIn and YouTube. As always, you can check them out. If anybody is interested in learning more about AI and the kind of power behind it, NVIDIA is having their GTC conference coming up March 17th to 21 in San Jose, California. And of course, virtually as well. You can register now at GTC, nvidia.com/GTC, and it starts in 3 days from now. So I'm very excited to jump into this as well. Over to genetically modified cow makes milk with human insulin. I don't know really the ramifications of this. I'm not a biologist. I'm not a medical doctor, but I believe that if we can, have cows capable of producing milk that contains human insulin, we can actually be an alternative to insulin production around the world. And diabetes affects millions of people, including people in my family. So I'm excited to see where this goes. And my undergrad was actually in molecular biology, so I've been following this recombinant DNA technology for years now, and it's just getting better and better and better. So the fact that we're able to do this at scale now, very interesting. So yeah, if you're interested in that, a link will be in the chat as well. Apple just bought an AI startup based out of Canada. They quietly purchased the startup earlier this year, and basically the startup was called Darwin AI. And it was used for visually inspecting components during manufacturing. This is really interesting. So, when you're going through the manufacturing process, small defects can lead to big problems. And so they have created an AI for that. They did, however, if you look at the founder is now listed as a head of AI or machine learning, I believe, at Apple. So very interesting stuff there. We'll see what Apple. They're always a little late to the party, but they always come bringing in the goods. So now, with all of this stuff, all of the power that AI is going to give us, I think this is probably the best news we could possibly ask for. Bernie Sanders is reducing Americans' work week to 32 hours. His proposal would pare down the work week over a 4-year period. The 40-hour work week has stood as the standard in the U.S. since it became enshrined in federal law in 1940. But the idea is that if we're going to have all these gains in productivity using AI and robotics and autonomous systems, why wouldn't we push for a shorter work week? I love the idea of this. The whole idea of technology is to serve us, not the other way around. So this is a really, really great thing, and we shall see. The sad reality is that Americans now work more hours than people of any other wealthy nation. That is true. I live in Canada. We're a little bit less, but wow, Americans really do need a break here. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. That's it for the news today. I'll have more on Monday. Monday, we'll be talking about a bunch of different things that have come up this week. I just didn't want to cram it all in one day, but you can follow me on Linktree/Alan Smithson. Thank you to our sponsor Metaverse today, 3D creation for the spatial web. You can find my DJ mixes on YouTube as well. So I've got a bunch of DJ mixes on here. You can follow me on Linktree, and make sure you connect with me on LinkedIn as well. I'm really excited to meet with you. If you have any questions, I'm here on LinkedIn all the time. Well, there you go. You got somebody messaging me already. Feel free to reach out to me. Look at this. I'm actually seeing myself live on live. How cool is that? So I want to just say thank you to everybody who watches the show, and make sure you share it with your friends, and away we go. So let's do this. Have a great day, everybody. Peace, and go get them.